was 22 with a 4-4. Double up, doing business like I've been some grown folks. Hustle up, like this is how go. Say give me some more time, been a minute though, bro.
Versus twerk.
Twerk, I thought you was my man, B. You know what I'm saying? You hanging out with my battle rap op when y'all supposed to be at the face-off. That's what's going on, man. We're gonna get into that later. But you know, shout to Jersey, man. But nah, real talk, Mook and twerk.
In New York.
In New York. This is gonna mean a lot. This is gonna mean a lot. Because I feel like there's this stigma that people have been kind of trying to perpetuate, for lack of a better word, and kind of use as a narrative.
Okay.
Of can the golden era, the Smack DVD era, can we hang with the new
era?
Shit going crazy. I'm thinking somebody calling me.
BZ and Smack both mentioned that like this card is kind of like the DVD era versus.
Yeah. So this is the thing that I find interesting about that. It's like I feel like we've already proven if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna make it a era versus era thing, I think we already proved who is the top of the food chain. Like. Who's still the same anchor, names that's really the main event things. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those that have been holding it down, the Turks, the, Sue Surfs, free him. You know what I'm saying? There's been new stars in the culture, of course, but when we talk about the biggest rap events of all times, the biggest moments, I mean, who's
That's what you're saying. The same names come to mind.
Lux, Mook. I haven't been as active, unfortunately, the last couple years due to things that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've been going through, but now it's like...
I'm here now. So yeah, fuck, he said here. Yeah, fucked up. Okay. Also, is it nostalgia for you, being on the car with Rex and Mook? Like it's just like
it's a beautiful thing. It's full circle, man.
There you go. I was about to say that. Full
circle. And what better timing? You know what I'm saying? So patience. I don't even know, bro.
And I know it's an inner competition. Because obviously, every time Rex and Mook on the same car, they're gonna try to outdo each other. So you're not coming there to have the the weakest performance out of everybody. Like you come in there to show out. Especially for those two. It's like
I'm not even going to indulge back because niggas know what I do. And if they do their homework, they know. You know what I'm saying?
Research.
So every time I was blessed to have, big stage performances, it's been room shakers. Me versus DNA. Me versus Charlie Clips.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's even the small room battles that's on the app and all that, if you look at the work, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But it's harder to hide when it's a big crowd and it's everybody right there screaming, going, 3-0. Now how you gonna act like you won? Now your little stands could try and still drag it, but they look crazy. You know what I'm saying? They look crazy, and when they trying to drag it, and everybody knows, like, nah, Jones got that nigga out of there. Period. So that's what gotta happen.
So now, before we get into your battle, who do you have with Mook and Twerk?
I ain't gonna lie.
And this has been brewing for a while too, because Twerk's been saying, Mook's.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Not been good for a while.
That's just hard to call. That's a hard call right there.
Okay.
But
just keep it real. You're not showing no bias or nothing.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was, I would just be like, yeah, Mook. Mook's already showed niggas. But I'm not that type of nigga, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for those that don't know, like, I keep it, I'm not biased when it comes to bars. Because I think that's what's wrong with this sport, is that a lot of people just, you know, they want to like what they want to like, which is nothing wrong with that in terms of entertainment.
Entertainment, okay.
But if we're going to have a standard for bars and what's determined and what's fire and whatever,
Right.
it's got to be unbiased.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be based on, you know, it don't matter if you Josh from Indiana or you know what I'm saying, whoever from Brooklyn. Like, it's just,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
don't matter.
It meets the requirements.
If you fire, you fire. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's a lot of brands that's built nowadays in this culture by the establishment and the okay, this is what we're gonna push with him. You know what I'm saying? You put the blue words and everything next to your thing, and like they really promoting a certain, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it's like we don't talk about it, man.
So you can't really call that one, huh? If you had to put your money on it.
If I had to put my money on it, if I was a gambling man, which I'm not, if I had to put my money on it, I would put my money on Mook only because I've seen him in that position and triumph more than I've seen Twerk.
I got what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? For a longer period of time. That's,
okay.
but
Consistency.
you know, but at the same time, I told Twerk, you know, like this and how he's been now, it's like I've been told him, like, I already know, like, he's like a genius in terms of mentally, he comes up with shit at the last minute. He used to just write days before battle, a day before battle, and he don't even write it down. So it's like, that's why he was choking a lot, because he was just literally just coming up with that shit, and I watched him. So I always was telling him, bro, if you prep for real and you really like lock in, like imagine. So if he's where I hope he's at, it's gonna be classic.
It's gonna be a goodie.
It's gonna be classic.
It's gonna be a goodie. Now, last question I got before we get into your joint.